Alarm bells have been sounded for gig workers in Britain. The UK government has just drawn a red line, and thousands of migrant delivery workers could be on the wrong side of it, in a sweeping crackdown with far-reaching consequences. UK's top food delivery giants like Deliveroo, Uber Eats, and Just Eat are enforcing facial verification checks to verify who's really behind the handlebars. Yes, that means every rider or delivery person will now have to prove they are the real account holder. This is because what's been happening so far in the UK has raised big red flags. You see, last month, a popular British tabloid blew the lid off a troubling practice. Asylum seekers, migrants, many of them undocumented, are reportedly renting verified driver accounts, bypassing work restrictions and operating under fake identities. Since then, the Home Office has claimed that despite existing measures, loopholes are being exploited, and that the gig economy can no longer be a backdoor for illegal employment. So, in a rare show of unity, UK's food delivery giants have all agreed to ramp up ID checks. Facial recognition tech, stricter login scrutiny, and tighter compliance will all now be part of the new normal. But this isn't just about food apps. It's about immigration, for which Starmer's Labour government has been under heavy fire for a while. With over 19,000 people crossing the English Channel in small boats this year alone, Britain's borders are under heavy strain. The opposition has also seized the moment to accuse the Starmer regime of being soft on illegal migration. However, the Labour government is now pushing back fast with a new immigration bill in Parliament that proposes even broader powers for police. From dismantling smuggling networks to tightening employment rules, the message is loud and clear. The era of undocumented gig work is done in Britain. If we look into Britain's immigration numbers over the past 3 years, between 2022 and 2024, the United Kingdom experienced significant shifts in immigration patterns. In 2022, long-term immigration was estimated at between 1.2 and 1.3 million people. This was mostly driven by a surge in student and work visas, as well as humanitarian arrivals from countries like Ukraine and Hong Kong. The trend continued in 2023, with immigration reaching a record high of 1,326,000. The majority of whom were non-EU nationals arriving for work, study, or family reasons. However, 2024 saw a sharp decline, with the number of new arrivals dropping to 948,000. This decrease was largely attributed to stricter visa rules, particularly for work and study dependents, and a notable increase in emigration, especially among those who had initially come to the UK for education. Despite the drop, non-EU nationals continued to make up the majority of immigrants entering the country. For more on this developing story, stay tuned to Mint.